Good morning, fam. Welcome to the new video. As you can see, for the first time today I'm gonna be showing you a mini cut, which I actually kind of never even had so far. I didn't have off seasons either. This is my first kind of off season, I'm not gonna lie, but still this is the first time that I'm kind of having a mini cut. And even though it's mini cut, we still have a plenty of food. We have 500 grams of carbs. But for me, at this point, coming from 700 grams of carbs to 500, that's a big difference. 200 grams of carbs less, which will be approximately 800 calories less, right? So that's definitely gonna bring us. I already dropped 2 pounds since I started this because today is a Friday and we started that on Monday. Today, pretty much, I'm gonna be showing you meal by meal what I'm currently eating, even though it's pretty much if it fits your macros, so I'm eating whatever I want as long as I hit the macros still. I'm not on a structured meal plan. And I actually pre-filmed already a bag day, so it's gonna be included in this video as well. It's a mic'd up one, so if you wanna watch it, cool. It might be a little bit longer, but I wanted to start this 2025 coming back into our rules, my favorite kind of videos and your favorite apparently, just a full day of eating with a workout. Why we're doing mini cut and what is a mini cut before I show you the breakfast. When you're in off season, you don't want to go, let's say, above 15% of a body fat. So when it comes to that point, the best case will be, and also not just because of body fat, but also you get kind of sick of the food, your appetite gets lower, your metabolism it's not slowing down, it's definitely speeding up, but it's more tough to eat when you're a longer time on a bulk, right? So that's where mini cut comes as a clutch, because you definitely resynthesize your receptors and everything. You're starting to be hungry again because you dropped quite a bit of food. You balance your body fat again, it definitely drops down below, and then you can do another push after that, even higher calories and macros with the bulk. So that's our plan. Also, with that said, why we're doing this right now, I'm definitely not above 15% body fat. One of the main reasons is definitely to start being hungry again. That's the first thing, because I always had a great appetite, not now. And then in the end of this month, guys, we are going to Hawaii to shoot for mine and Alex's board shorts company, and we have a campaign, and unfortunately I'm gonna need to shoot as well. And right now in the bulk I don't like the way I look, so this month, because we have almost 4 weeks until then, it's just gonna bring us to be a little bit leaner for a shoot so we don't look so chubby at the shoot. But with that said, I'm gonna dive straight into the food because I have it right in front of me, and it's a weird breakfast, guys. I did not know what to do. Actually, I did know what to do, but I didn't have my things, and groceries just came, but I already prepared the breakfast. So instead of eating my usual, which will be like sourdough bread or stuff like that, I decided to go with the pasta for a breakfast. So it's pretty much in this bowl. It's also gonna be rolling on the screen, but let me show you like this. In this bowl we have a pasta, we have a marinara sauce, and we have like 20 grams of a Parmesan cheese. And then on the side, we have 2 whole eggs. We have 1 slice of a sourdough bread, which I stole from my girlfriend, it's not mine. And I drank 80 grams of liquid egg whites, which is literally 1 single sip. Just needed to hit my protein intake. So pretty weird breakfast this morning. It kind of always ends up being like that when I'm trying to film the video, because I'm pretty unorganized. I need to get my shit in a row and ducks in a row. But yeah, calories and macros for this first meal gonna be listed on the screen. I kind of briefly explained what I'm gonna doing throughout this whole day. I'm gonna aim for around 5 meals, if not 5, 4 is okay as well, since food is a little bit lower right now. Also gonna show you a back workout, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. So whoever is new to like, share, subscribe, stuff like that, I'm gonna enjoy my first meal of the day. And the yolks are runny. That's how I plan to eat this one. Pretty good. Catch you on meal number 2, probably pre-workout meal. meal number 2, and this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. I think the camera is a little bit crooked, but it is what it is. Now again, as you can see, again kind of weird meal, something that you typically don't see from me. Even before dropping our carbs, I started eating a lot of dates just because volume-wise, if you can see the pattern from the breakfast till this meal, look how much volume it is. And if you remember, I was constantly eating from like 3 plates, right? And this typical meal will be beef and chicken with some lettuce, and then I will have a like huge plate, like 400 grams of rice. But instead of 400 grams of rice, almost for the same amount of carbs, it's just a handful of dates. So it's just easier to get down. Plus I have some honey on the top as well. So I have like 100 grams of 937 beef from MegaFit. I have 45 grams of a chicken breast from MegaFit, and then I topped off that with peanut butter and with the honey. So, and for a carb source, we have like 115 grams of dates. So pretty clean meal. I'm just aiming for a lower volume right now. Especially, I'm not hungry anymore at all, guys. I don't crave anything. I don't have any kind of cravings. I just want to get food down and do my things. And this is easy to get down, especially before the gym. If I have that huge bowl of 400 grams of rice, I do feel really heavy. And so when I put the belt on and tighten up, I do feel heavy. I breathe heavy and everything. So this is the best possible option right now. Easy to digest, keep the waist small, not being bloated or anything. And that's gonna be my pre-workout meal. So the calories and macros for that one gonna be on the screen. This is actually the first time that I made like this beef, chicken, peanut butter and honey, so I'll give you a taste test. It can't be bad, right? Quick one, I almost forgot to already mix everything in, so it doesn't matter, I'm on my way. In the big jug that I'm putting in my backpack is this, guys, is a Formula 11. Per scoop, it has I think 20 grams of carbs, 20.5. So I typically put 2 scoops. It's easy carbs because I'm drinking it during my workout. So pretty much during the workout, I get down 40 grams of carbs, right? Which is not bad at all. Maybe I put 1 scoop there too. I don't even know anymore. So that's a part of my kind of intra during the workout. And I'm pretty much finishing, as I already said, that bottle while I'm actually training and while I'm going home. And then on the pre-workout here that I'm almost finishing right now, I have 2 minutes to the gym in the car, so I'm gonna finish there. In that, we have multiple things. Today, this is what I chose. It's Wrecked Blue Raspberry. That's gonna be my workout for today. Put 2 scoops, which is 300 milligrams of caffeine. Always in my pre-workout, I have 5 grams of creatine, and I have 5 grams of glutamine as well. That's always in a pre-workout, doesn't matter. And also something that I'm definitely gonna be using all the time, even on a cut until we pretty much take it out, which will be, if you watch my previous video, I actually talk about that. Glycerol will probably be removed if I'm already using it like 3 to 4 weeks out, because it does have some carbs. So per 1 pump it has 12.5 grams of carbs, which gives us it gives us 25 grams of carbs per 2 servings, which I did put. That all goes together in shaker bottle. So since the Magnify is sold out, which is my favorite product from Huge, I've been using recently glycerol. And glycerol is amazing. It's really amazing. It gives you, I constantly have pumps. My endurance in the gym is amazing. I feel good in general. I feel better in general. Try it out. It's a new product from Huge, and I started using it. I absolutely love it. And I'm not saying that because I'm sponsored by Huge or being biased. It's actually a really amazing product. So all of this, all of my concoctions, if you want to copy paste, for example, you can go to hugesupplements.com and you can order it in the basket. You can put code Dorian. It's gonna give you 10 or 15% off. And trust me, I know you guys seeing all those cool companies, they're making collabs, this and that, the products looks cool. The most important, guys, in a fitness and a bodybuilding, if you want to be a good bodybuilder, is actually quality. of the products that you use, not the way they look or they taste. You shouldn't be caring about how the products taste, but you should be caring about the formulas and how you actually respond on something that you're using, right? For me personally, since I started using Huge, I notice immediate difference. When it comes to the supplements, I genuinely feel every single supplement that I use from the Huge, and I'll just highly recommend to try. Nothing else. I'm not trying to convince you this the Huge is the best in the game or something like that. For me personally it is, but I'm trying to let you know just to try. Try it once and you see by yourself. With that said, I do have a bag day today, but I did film other day, my bag day. After I come back from the gym, I'm gonna keep on showing you the meals on a mini cut, so catch you after I'm done.
Okay, it's actually New Year's Eve today, and there is no music. I'm talking with the camera woman. I change my workouts. I change my workouts pretty often, but I do have a staple things that I like to utilize and use. So we're gonna start with the first exercise, which is gonna be pretty much lat pull downs, guys. Now you know how to do it. You can just use the rope, stand like this and pull it, right? I prefer this type of movement. I'm gonna pull myself back a little bit. Now I also like to use, so these two individual, I like to use these two because firstly grip is way better than on the ropes. Sit back, your chest is supported, right? So you can pull right under, right? And I was saying this individual because you can switch your grip and you can pull like this, which will end up being kind of in reverse movement like this. So your palms will end up being upwards pretty much, which hits our lower lats kind of and in the middle of the back. So I'm gonna show you. And it's also way easier than standing. Your legs are relaxed. You only utilize actually your back with this movement. So I definitely do need to pull myself a little bit further back just so the movement is a little bit smoother. This will be probably the distance, so you can still reach it. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Sit forward, chest on the bench, and here we go. From the side you can probably perfectly see the movement. Here we need a full stretch all the way as you can, and then here is the squeeze, almost like on the stage. So here as much as you can, and then almost like on the stage when you see those bodybuilders pulling their elbows back, that's how this movement looks like here. Squeeze and back. I'm gonna stay here for 4 sets. This is gonna be my first one to get the blood flowing. This one I feel like I showed you already. All you need is this kind of bench. If you have in your gym, if you don't have, I feel like you can figure out also with a different kind of different kind of bench. Also, I highly recommend to use straps while you're doing your bag because it's gonna take a lot from using your biceps when you use this and actually go on your back, right? So anyways, I will use attachment like this for this one, so you have a kind of like a neutral grip. Here we are going instantly full stack. We already warmed up. Okay, and now lean back, adjust. As you can see, the height is like right under my shoulders. Straighten your back, pull and squeeze. Then here, again, stretch as much as you can. Pull and squeeze. On this one, I feel like it's pretty important to actually squeeze and hold it because you do have, again, chest support, so it's not gonna pull you back. So you have plenty of movement and momentum to actually keep it there. And I did 12 reps, but each rep was a little squeeze. As you can hear, I can barely breathe right now. This is for that upper middle part of the back. And that's something that I'm lacking currently the most. I cannot connect or feel any of exercises that heavy on my back besides this one. Try this exercise, one of my favorite ones. Probably on this one I'm gonna stay for like a 5 sets, working sets. From here on out, it's pretty much heavy movements, heavy rows. So first 2 movements were kind of like let the blood going, blood flowing, etc. Warm properly everything up so we don't get injured, and then I kind of stack up 3 pretty heavy movements in a row, back to back, and then sometimes I'll finish with a isolation movement, something for a one-handed lat movement or anything like that, or I would just wrap up here. When it comes to the back, if you actually want to develop the back, I wouldn't be afraid of stacking big exercise back to back, as long as you are doing proper form, as long as you're wearing belt as well, so you don't spread your waist out, and as long as you're conscious about the injuries that can occur, etc. So this one I go actually up to 3 plates, but because of the movement technique and everything, I wanna show you with the 2 plates. Then we're gonna go to 3, keep it there, and then next one is gonna be a T-bar row. So 2 pretty big exercises, but it kind of T-bar row is kind of different movement, so it hits different part of the back. But I definitely brought back the rows recently because that's one of the staple movements also if you actually wanna grow the back. Either I do those, either I do T-bar row, either I do on a T-bar row but with the bar on the ground. Multiple variations, but I like to switch it up always. Like with everything, guys, try to stretch as much as you can. Let it go as far as you can to stretch the back as much as you can, and then squeeze on the pulling movement. Okay guys, even though those rows already kicked my ass, now we are going to something that is probably even heavier, definitely even heavier, especially in this gym, because this machine is extremely heavy. I don't know why. I tried multiple T-bar rows, but this particular one is kicking ass. So almost every workout I do this one, and on this one I will do 2 variations. So first one that I always do will be this one that I'm gonna show you, and that one is furthest of the widest grip that you can put. There is a multiple holes here, right? That put on the widest, and we are holding the neutral grip. So it will be pretty much this, and it will be again this movement, right? Which again will be on the height of our somewhere around nipple height, I will say, pull. So they'll be pretty similar movement like the second exercise that I show you, sitting one. On this, now it's just a neutral grip like this, but almost the same movement when it comes to this part, right? Only thing, this one is kind of like inclined and you're laying one, another one is sitting one, but this one definitely is the hypertrophy one for sure. I love this machine, and I'm constantly trying to do a progressive overload on this one. And then the second variation that I will do on this one I will go probably almost the most narrow grip, and it will be opposite. It will be again reverse grip, right? Palms up. It will be this row, right, for a lower lat. In this case, we are kind of hitting today more of that upper middle part of the back. Also like 5 working sets on this one, and then the last one is probably the heaviest one, which will be the rack pull. I like to leave it for the end when I'm exhausted, just so I know that I'm actually strong and not, you know what I mean. So okay, let's do this one. Same Since I started progressing so fast, I changed my movements a lot. My movements are really controlled. All negatives are controlled, and I try to stretch as much as I can on each exercise, and even the movement up. Even that one, sometimes I like to do kind of like a slower movement, for example, on this one, not too explosive, but like slow movement, and then squeeze it on the top as well to feel as much as I can. So use the straps, guys, especially on these kind of exercises. Use the straps, don't be a dumbass. Stretch, squeeze. 5 working sets on 12 reps. Last one for today. Definitely gonna feel this tomorrow. Rack pulls. In this case, I'm gonna go only, this is my top set, 4 plates, because yesterday I did the legs. My legs are absolutely dead, so I'm not even sure how this is gonna go right now. But typically I would go hard right now in off season, especially even up to 6 plates. But that will be not so often, just because of waist. I'm not a power lifter, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm trying to build my back, so that wouldn't be so often. More often would be like 4 to 5 plates with a good slow movement, contraction, etc. So in this case, I'm gonna try to do like a nice 8 reps with a squeeze on the top, not just bouncing off and bouncing down, etc. Also, I'm not bouncing the bar, I'm waiting for it to calm down, and then we are pulling back. So 8 reps, hopefully, and it's a wrap. Okay. Rep. Maybe I will do typically 1 more, but as I said, we have 3 back workouts per week, so this is one of variations. One of my variations will be fully focused on the lats, so the wideness, isolated move, single arm. Then, one is kind of lower back focus and one is kind of upper back focus. Also with one back day, I do train my traps as well. Traps are trained, for me, traps are usually trained with the back, not with the shoulders. So yeah, that's a wrap for this one.
All right, I just got home, and as I was preparing my food, my annoying girlfriend is trying to take me somewhere, so...
Oh, your life sucks.
She just came at the same time, so I need to make something fast, but I'm gonna show it. Anyways, I'm gonna have for a protein source, I just need to have something quick. I'm gonna have, I actually ran out. My favorite one is, what is the flavor? Chocolate brownie or something. And this one is cinnamon crunch. Not bad, but I love chocolate stuff more. So I'm just gonna have, because I already kind of put everything in my fitness pal, 35 grams of this. Because I'm making pasta that's relatively fast, that's done in 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna top it. Again, pasta, because it's the fastest. Firstly, I didn't make rice. Secondly, my meat was frozen, so I don't have time to do anything. And pasta is done in 10 minutes. So I'll just top pasta with Parmesan cheese, eat that separately, and drink this protein. So that's gonna be my post-workout meal. I'm gonna show you when pasta is done. But I'm gonna drink this one first eat that fast and then go. And then I think we have two more meals to go. I forgot to mention that almost in not with every meal, but when my carbs are high, then I'm using I utilize glucose disposal agent, which is I use like probably 2 times per day or something, 3 times. Now 2 times. When I'm like high carbs, then it's probably like 3 times minimum. So yeah, I'm gonna have that, drink this, and then I'm just waiting 5 more minutes for the pasta, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna show you the calories and macros. Alright peeps, pasta is done. Let me just make that quickly. And also I hope you enjoyed the workout. Was kind of not in the mood to film that day, but I still did so. So I'm gonna use 20 grams. Well, then there was a whole bowl of Parmesan cheese, and then I'm just gonna use 100 grams of this low sodium marinara sauce, just so it's not dry, nothing special. Mix around. But that's it. That's how it looks like. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. I might get used to the pasta now instead of rice, because rice is kind of getting out of my ears right now. And when we start the prep, rice is gonna be back, so it's only gonna be rice and potatoes. Yeah, post-workout meal now, calories and macros will be listed on the screen. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go 10, so I can be handsome, chubby and handsome. And then hopefully I'll get eat 2 more meals in, or at least like a snack, and then I'm probably gonna need to have a bigger meal in the end of the day. So I'll catch you later. Again, the same position, because I literally left the camera there, same clothes, it looks exactly the same, but it has been like 2 hours, which is not so optimal because I'm kind of running late. It's already 8 p.m. and I still have 1 more meal to go, and I don't like to eat later than like 9:30 late. So I'm literally gonna go shower right now and then immediately prepare the next meal, because I did not expect the day is gonna go like that. But I already had some egg whites with this, and now in this case, if you can see, it's full of avocado mash. I have 2 whole eggs inside, and I have 1 English muffin, just because I wanted to leave some carbs for dinner. We have like 100 carbs left for dinner. It looks really nice, so I'm gonna dive into that. It's also gonna be messy, I already see, because that avocado, I put a little bit too much avocado since I'm running late with the fats. But look at this though. The head cross section is fire, and this actually tastes fire. I might just repeat it for dinner. Want to go today. Yeah, calories and macros for this little snack, even though it's quite a bit of food in calories. Gonna be on the screen, as you can see. Volume wise, we've been pretty good today, keeping it pretty low in volume, even though I'm completely opposite typically of that, but that's when you bulk for too long, and we still have a lot of time ahead of us, so it's getting tough, but that's the beauty of bodybuilding. I'm gonna go shower and then prepare my last meal. It's 9?
Yeah.
9. Okay, not so bad. It's actually 9. Probably gonna start eating 9:15 or something. So as I said, I don't like to eat later than 9:30 right now, especially when I have so much food. I didn't actually leave a lot of food for the end. Typically, like I will have at least 8 slices of this, and now I have only 5. So what we have is a French toast. This time I used, I think, not sourdough bread, but I used brioche bread, which is probably even better. 5 slices of that, but thick sliced one. And then I have 300 grams of an egg whites with 100 milliliters of cashew milk, but inside I mixed in scoop of a huge isolate again, just because protein were actually lower today. And then in the mixture of like topping was also mixture of isolate and 20 something grams of peanut butter. So it pretty much, it looks really nice. It's kind of, I don't know, I didn't try it. I never made French toast actually with mixing in protein, but it can be bad. But anyways, it's gonna be a full day of eating today. Before the bed, I want to show you this because it's in my shaker. It's called Hibernate, pretty much. Increases sleep quality, relaxation, recovery, etc. It's a sleeping product. Stand, sleep and grow. I sleep actually way better when I use this. Again, not talking shit, literally true. It's also one of the products that's pretty often sold out from and for a reason. So yeah, calories macros for this meal I guess gonna be listed on the screen. And then you already kind of saw the calories and macros for the whole day. So that's currently kind of a mini cut. I'm not gonna lie, even right now with that amount of food, it's still too much for me because I just got, I don't know why, but I just got into that loophole of eating constantly the same, and my appetite is not there. Whatever I eat, it's really not there. Like typically I will be hungry in the evening, any time. Like even when I'm bulking, I will be like not hungry throughout the day, but then in the evening I get like hunger, but not even, right now I could literally go to the bed without eating anything else and I'll be okay. So I hope this is gonna, it's definitely easier to get this down than when we were actually in a full off season, full bulk mode. But it's still kind of tough, so I hope it's gonna, gonna get used to it and start actually craving a lot again food. So we'll see when we're gonna start again push, but next time we start the push is gonna be even way more food, so that's what I'm afraid of. But are you ruining my video? Kelsey's cooking something, burning the kitchen. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if you can, bro, can you be louder?
I can't make it stop. Is that small already?
That's how she does sabotage me all the time. Yeah, that's gonna be a full, I'm tired right now. I'm not gonna, I don't know why. I've been recently walking to the gym, and since I started walking to the gym, I started to be so tired. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Love, I appreciate you all. See you very soon as always on the next one. Comment what you wanna see. Yeah, okay.